I have now played my first few live shows. There are a few super important things I never expected I would have learned that I learned really quickly and really suddenly. First one is that singing while doing any instrument at the same time is so much harder than anybody ever gives it credit for. You have to be able to play whatever you're playing, whether it's drums, bass, guitar, keyboards. You gotta be able to play it with your eyes closed at like double speed to be able to play it while singing at the same time. And then also focusing on your breath work and whatever while singing is super, super difficult whenever you have whatever pressure you're focusing on. Same thing on the instrument. You might just forget to breathe with your stomach and it can fuck everything up. That happened to me the first 4 times until the 5th time. Second thing I also learned is through talking to other people at these, shows, mics, whatever, is that no matter who you are, your first probably 20 shows, whether it's open mics, opening band, like some weird 5-minute set you did at a market, whatever, your first 20 live showcases are more than likely going to suck. And that's just part of the game. That's what everyone's told me. And I can see it for myself as each time we're like, that was a lot better. And then now we circle back to now, it's like, that was really shit. And I'm like, well, this one was way better. And I'm sure, in a month or whenever the next one is going to be, well, that one was fucking horrible. This was way better. And it's just that big cycle until you're actually good. And I've caught onto that pattern. And I feel like it's really important for everyone to understand that. The third thing I learned is how you carry yourself on stage is also a very big make or break part of whatever performance you're doing. I'm only assuming it only gets more important and also easier at the same time. Because when you kind of carry yourself in a non-confident way, your voice crumbles, you're gonna make more guitar mistakes, just sweating about some other stupid thing. So I've really learned that just focusing and just going up there with as much confidence as you can is what you have to do. Because if you come out as not confident, you're gonna make more mistakes. And also when you make a mistake in a non-confident way, it is so obvious in your facial expression, your fingers will jump, whatever. But if you make a mistake in a confident way, it's super easy to cover up and people forget about it. Build onto that is a fourth thing I learned, that is 90% of your audience or more are not actual musicians trained in any sort of way. Maybe they know a little bit of how to play like a fucking recorder. They're not gonna really understand if you mess up one guitar part or maybe you're out of time for 3 bars and then come back in. They're either not gonna notice or they're just not gonna remember after you don't fuck up the next 8 bars. So what that's led me to notice is that the mistakes are so just in your head. And the last thing I noticed I thought was really, really interesting. In the comments, let me know if you've experienced this too, or if you think it's normal. And what I've noticed is that people that are actually at your shows are very understanding and kind of understand the situation you're in. It's a really interesting thing that I discovered because I thought people would just be like, why the fuck are you up there? Whatever, you're not that good, you should go practice more. But a lot of people actually understand that your shows are going to suck until you play like fucking 20 of them or however many. So it was really interesting to see, especially for musicians, they know a lot more, is that you're gonna struggle, you're gonna make these what seem obviously stupid mistakes, but then they still kind of support you through it. It was a really interesting thing that happened, especially in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th time, that let me know if you've had a similar experience. Those are the 5 things I've learned through my first few shows, showcases, whatever. And I just think it's interesting. Again, comment below if you just have any input on it, have anything you think I really need to learn, because that would be fucking amazing. And of course, if you need help learning anything on the guitar, please leave a comment below to give me a fresh video idea and to help you out.